Got the Rivian thing over there.
Oh my God, it's so loud.
It is so loud. Look who it is over there. Kim, say hello. Ryan. Livestream. I don't know how to do that. I think it just shows up. No one's really here chilling. Who are these 4 people? Did you guys be at work? A quick tour. What is going on? Yeah, you can hold it now. I'm excited. It's like, it's unique. It's starting soon, guys. It's starting soon. It's 10:30, it's supposed to be. So we'll see. But we are in Northern California right now. Thank you. I love you as well. We're here for this. All right, everyone's taking their seats now. I can't talk too loud. What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, it turned off. Uh-oh, not again. Okay, worst comes to worst, if the bounce is all effed up, I'm just gonna lock it. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, you see that? I do it.
Test. Okay, Oliver, ready?
Hey everyone, my name is Chris, and I'm joined by Oliver. Say hi! We are super excited to finally tell you more about Also. So just a couple of years ago, RJ and I got together, and we had this really simple question, which is, why doesn't that magical experience that you get out of a Rivian exist in anything smaller than a car? And so we set out to build the teams and the tech to do just that.
Wait, I thought this was the R2 event. What the hell?
Before I even started Rivian, I was thinking about how can we apply technology and innovation and products that ultimately cause people to rethink transportation and deliver sustainability in a way that's exciting and enjoyable to use. Chris and I talk about this all the time. If we really want to drive sustainability into our transportation systems, we need to be thinking about more than just vehicles and cars. We also need to be thinking about smaller form factors, as bikes or quadricycles, and that's why we created this business. The most important part is to make the user experience really feel like magic.
I know, seriously, we tested this. There he is!
Wow, thank you all for being here. We're super excited to finally tell you a little bit about what we've been up to.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this moment for a while. Chris and I started discussions about 4 years ago, and as you just heard, it really started with this question of, what if we built something, we redefined the technology, the platform, rethought use cases, but looked at things that were much smaller than cars. And so we've been operating in stealth and really looking forward to finally showing what we're doing. So thank you all for being here. We're super excited to show you all the things we have going on. And with that,
Yeah, so as you can imagine, we have this really wide, exciting portfolio of all sorts of smaller than car EVs, some novel things. But of course, we have to start somewhere. And so where we started is our take on an e-bike. And the reason why we started with an e-bike is because many of you may know this, maybe not, but an e-bike is actually the most popular and the most widely adopted EV across any form factor in the US and Europe. And those of you that use them, like RJ and I, and probably many of you, instantly know why. It's way better for school drop-offs that I do every morning. You pass the car line. It's better for the farmer's market. But we also know that there are still a lot of pain points with the mode. And so we set out saying, hey, what if we could build something from the ground up and reimagine what the experience could be? And we're excited about this because that same evolution happened with electric cars.
Yeah, it's interesting. When you look at an e-bike today, architecturally, it hasn't really been rethought, contemplating electrification, contemplating integration of technology, whether it be software, electronics, connectivity. And in many ways, e-bikes today are where electric cars were 30 years ago. And so this moment to take a true clean sheet approach and importantly build a platform that was scalable not just to the e-bike form factor, but to many other form factors, that was something we really focused on.
Totally. And I've been we're involved in e-bikes since really the very beginning. I've seen the growth of this segment. And while the segment has grown a lot, the experiences that are out there are really akin to those electric cars from 20, 30 years ago, which is
Their shoes are really cool.
And it becomes electric. And so much in the same way you start with a bike, add a motor, add a battery, it becomes electric. And so we thought, and what RJ and I were really, really excited about a few years ago is, well, we just start completely clean and we build everything from the ground up. What would we make? And so without further ado, introducing the Also TMB.
Wow, cool. Woo! Wow, that's a sick e-bike. It's like off-roading.
So we spent a lot of time talking about what should this look like. How do we create an experience that's inviting, where you can use it in so many different ways, whether it's on-road, off-road, commuting, going to the grocery store. We wanted form to meet function in a really powerful way. I think we've done a nice job of creating something that's inviting and clean. But when we looked at this in the very beginning, I remember Chris said to me, are we really going to go for this? And we're sitting at a table and I say, yeah, we're going to go all the way. We're going to rethink technology, we're going to vertically integrate. And so we're going to spend some time talking about what's gone into it. And there's so many features we can show, but we've had to narrow it. So we're going to talk about some of those here today.
We're just going to talk about a few. So what we want to do is run you through some of the features and experiences that we spent the most time on over the last several years. And we focused on these areas because we've heard time and time again from people that have adopted the mode or have tried the mode and said, okay, like, it's not for me anymore. What are the most common pain points that we want to set about and solve? So the first one is actually a pain point that happens before the average person even buys their first e-bike, which is deciding what kind of e-bike to even buy. Now, those of you that have done any shopping for an e-bike will know exactly what I'm talking about, there are 20, 30 different categories of e-bikes, and it's really hard to decide what to do. In fact, I was talking to a neighbor a couple days ago, and they're looking for a utility e-bike to bring their kid to school like I do. They're looking at all these utility e-bikes, like, these don't look that fun for a weekend ride. And so they're stuck in this paralysis of, oh, I don't know what to buy. Or you end up like RJ, or me, where you have
Too many bikes.
Yeah, way too many bikes, and it's a problem. And so we thought, well, how can we really expand the scope of utility, capability, personality on one platform? Because the way we've done that is we have a fully modular frame ecosystem. And with a touch of a button, if I go through the settings here, I hit swap, in just a couple seconds, an electric latch opens, and you can remove what we call the top frame. It's awesome. And so the reason why we did that is multiple fold. On the one hand, for any one top grade like this one, so this one's the Solo. It's for recreation riding, lightweight commuting with a backpack on. We have a couple different sizes. So we have a small and a large, meaning you can fit everyone from 4'11" all the way to 6'8" on one bike. But at the same time, if you need to do more than what this can do, we have other experiences as well. And so we have what we call the bench seat XRJ. So a lot of people that have adopted an e-bike maybe don't identify as a cyclist. They don't want to sit up high, balancing, pedaling all the time. And so this experience is a much more approachable get about. By the way, it's as simple as that.
Wow.
Flip it on.
Cool.
Ready to go. Lights are on, fully integrated. And this one's just a much more approachable experience where you can be low to the ground, put 2 feet at a light, be very, very stable. It's more of like a get about, scoot around town kind of experience. When you're ready to go do some errands, hit the farmer's market, go to Trader Joe's, take your kids to school, it's as easy as hitting swap. In just a couple seconds, it comes off. I'll trade you, Chris. This is my favorite.
We had to debate which colors we painted these as well, and we landed in
the
place.
right ones, yeah. So when you're ready to do some errands, again, you lock on. This utility top frame has a really high payload capacity, 75 pounds, and all sorts of kid seats. It's compatible with industry standards. You can put buckets on the side for grocery shopping. When you're done with that and ready to go back for a fun weekend ride, it's as simple as a couple of seconds, comes off, and that one comes on. Swap, thank you. Easy. Easy. So you can imagine in just a few seconds, and certainly not a garage full of 10 bikes, you can really expand the use case and the personality of what you have. All right, the next thing. The next thing we want to talk about is really the entire propulsion and drivetrain experience. And so pretty much every bike, every e-bike out there today starts as a bike, which is you have a traditional drivetrain, so some form of gears, derailleur, chain. And the issue with that is really twofold. One, that's the most common thing that breaks, or needs a lot of maintenance usually. And second, it is by definition not software defined.
Yeah, and this is an area we spent probably the most energy on, is thinking about how can we create an experience that can really be customized to the user, to make it something that is unique to how you use the vehicle, how you engage with it. And so you'll see this across every part of how we've designed the experience. But importantly, the pedaling experience really defines the bike. And so if you've been on an e-bike before, often you're trying to figure out the right gear, the right cadence, the right assist level. And we looked at this and we said, boy, there's a lot of complexity here. And there's a really messy supply chain and a really messy way of executing. As Chris said, the derailleur mechanism mixed with the motor might be in the middle, it might be in the back. But ultimately a system that really has taken an existing architecture and just plugged the motor on top of it. And so from the very beginning, we said what we'd love to do, what we hope we can do, is to design what we call a series hybrid, or pedal by wire. So that when you're pedaling the bike, you're not actually mechanically connected to the wheels.
Wow, cool.
But rather, you're pedaling into a generator. And as you pedal into that generator, it provides feedback, so it feels like you're pedaling. But the entire pedaling experience is now defined by software, which allows us to easily change gears, create completely different ride modes, allow you to have a completely different experience depending on where you are. And so Chris, you've been, as you said, since the early days of e-bikes thinking about this, and remember the first conversation we had, we said, well, can it feel real? Can it still feel like a bike? And that was what we spent a lot of time on. We had to prove to ourselves that we could get the technology, the controls, the software to feel natural, but also at the same time feel like a dream. And so that was actually how we came up with the name. And what we've called this is Dream Ride. So Chris, maybe give your perspective as to how we've been developing this. You and I have been riding much cruder versions of prototypes of this for a while. That built confidence and ultimately led to what you see in the product today.
You know, it's one of those funny things. Like, I bet nearly every single person in this room has ridden a bike before, and so everyone has such a clear idea of what a bike is supposed to feel like.
And so if you have an experience that's just slightly off, slightly synthetic, everyone knows. We break trust and confidence right away. And so the last several years have been a long, hard journey with some really, really smart people on our team to build an experience that is highly intuitive, but highly powerful in terms of the spectrum of experiences that we can offer. And so just to give an example, one of those is really founded from an insight that we saw time and time again, which is when a person gets on an e-bike for the first time, there is a really steep learning curve, meaning you're learning how to shift right, learning assist levels, different modes, and you're doing all of that while balancing and moving down the road at a pretty fast speed. And so what DreamRide allows us to do is, out of the box, the default all-purpose mode is fully automatic. It means you hop on the bike, you press the pedals, it starts moving. You press harder and faster, it goes faster. You press slower, it goes slower. That's it. There's really nothing else to think about. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, if you're an enthusiast rider or you're really used to shifting gears, and in some situations it demands, like if you're riding on a trail, you want the predictability of knowing what gear you're in and not having it automatically change. And so with just a simple press of a settings on TMB, you can switch it into a manual shift trail mode. In this mode, you have all sorts of options. You have different number of ratios. You can select the shifts and jumps between ratios. The amazing thing is when you do make a shift, it's perfect every single time.
Your derailleur never needs adjustment because there is no derailleur. And that was something we really wanted to drive towards, is incredible simplification of the architecture. And when you think about the presence of a derailleur in an e-bike, in many ways it's like the idea of plugging an electric motor into an automatic transmission in electric cars. It's an unnecessary component. So the elimination of actual gears and using the benefits of torque from the motor to provide all those effective gear ratios is really powerful.
That's right. I mean, another thing just to illustrate is we have a feature called hill flattening, which is you're riding along, you hit a hill, like across the bay here, you hit a hill, and the bike automatically detects that you're on an incline. And so it automatically adjusts the resistance that you feel, the amount of torque that's going to the wheel, so that incline that you're going up feels like that, automatically.
And you can do the opposite as well.
You can do the opposite, so when you're coming down, a lot of times if it's steep enough, you're sitting there flailing your legs, don't know what to do. We can actually regenerate energy back into the battery.
Cool.
That's because we have an incredible amount of regeneration. So much that for the average person, something like 90+% of your braking events are fully regen, just like any other water EV.
Damn.
Let's talk about how we power. Well, actually, one more thing. We have a kind of like a really fun feature that
There's so many fun features.
There's so many fun features. We want to demo one of them. And so because we have full ownership of the hardware and software, we can rapidly experiment with different things to solve for seemingly small pain points that all of us live with day to day, or I certainly do. And this one is something that happens at every intersection, every light. You stop, your pedals are in the wrong place. And you end up doing this kind of thing, like kicking it, it hits your shin. You kick it around, it's like, is it in the right place? And so what we've done is we're using our turn signal switch,
which was a little subtle hint that there's a beautifully executed turn signal.
There's turn signals, by the way.
And when you try the demo later, just the clickiness of the turn signal and the way it's executed from a user experience, it's just, from a tactile point of view, it's just beautiful.
So wait a minute, that's the turn signal switch, but we use that turn signal switch. If you double click the turn signal switch, the pedals come around to the ready to ride position. There's one on this side too, so I'll do it again.
Cool.
Comes around on this side. Ready to go.
Nice. Wow. E-bikes.
Just fun small things like that are enabled when you have just like so much control on the stack. Now, as RJ said, the next thing is how it's all powered, which is the battery. Now, every e-bike necessarily has a pretty high capacity battery on board. But every e-bike, the battery is some form of this black extruded canister of some shape. There's a proprietary plug on it. You take it off the bike, you bring it, you charge it, you bring it back to the bike, it goes on. That's it. It's a power source for the bike. That's it. And so we thought, well, there's all this energy capacity. Wouldn't it be awesome if, in addition to being the power source for the bike, it can be more than just that? And so our battery, it's really simple to come out. Just turn this latch, pull, that's it. It's a really fun, pleasant object to look at too.
One of the things we wanted with this is, as Chris said, it's a fun, pleasant object. It looks beautiful. It's just a nice piece of industrial design. And you can imagine it sitting at a campsite, you could have it at the beach, you could have it on your desk. It's close to a kilowatt hour of energy. It's got USB-C for charging, 240 watts in, and you can charge at the same speed power coming out as what a household plug would do. And we were just talking about how to explain how much energy this is. And if you have an iPhone 17, you can charge it 55 times. So
Full outlet speed.
full outlet speed, yes. So it's a very handy thing in and of itself. And if you buy this, you get a whole bike along with it.
That's amazing. Let me put it back. It's as simple as dropping it in, turning the latch, you're ready to go, ready to ride.
Very
That's the
modular.
battery.
I like that.
All right.
Everything's so modular.
The last feature is actually a set of features. It's like hundreds of features in one. And it's really the culmination of a fully integrated in-house software stack across infotainment, the display, application integration, and of course, the connectivity modules.
And a few nights ago, Chris and I were sitting, one of those classic, like a week out from unveiling a product, and we're sitting having dinner in a sort of dimly lit room with a pad of paper writing down notes. And we're saying to each other, how do we describe all the features we've built into this connectivity platform and the software platform? And we were like listing it out. There's this. Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. And of course, we both wanted to tell everything. We said, all right, we have to describe it in 3 things. So we're going to talk about 3 software features today. There's many, many more. But the important point is the platform that's powering that. And so we vertically integrated all the hardware, the electronics in the bike, all the software that you see. Everything is built in-house to allow this really rich set of features, and a set of features that's continually updatable. But the first one we're going to talk about, which we think is a really big need in this space, is security. And what we've done there to allow the bike, and something as nice as this, to be used every day and not have to worry about it. So Chris, why don't we describe that?
We spent so much time on this, and this is probably very intuitive to all of you, which is people that use e-bikes, theft, fear of theft, is very close to the #1 pain point that everyone experiences. And if you drive somewhere to do an errand, you don't go into the store and think the entire time, is my car still going to be there when I come out?
Sometimes.
But that's what you think about. Hopefully not.
Depending on the area.
But it's unfathomable because that's what you think about when you're riding an e-bike today. And so we want to do everything that we can to transform what it feels like to lock your TMB. And so what happens is when you walk away, it automatically locks because we have phone as a key. Of course, you can press a button and it
Phone
locks,
as a key?
but it automatically locks. And when that happens, actually a lot of things happen in sequence. And so first of all, our wheel, rear wheel, is 100% of the time attached to DreamRide. So what that means is we can electronically latch it. It's kind of like an electric cafe lock. So the rear wheel can't turn, you can't push the bike and roll it away. And because we have this series hybrid or pedal-by-wire system, the cranks, unless the software's on, don't do anything, you can't sit there pedaling it away. The battery is electrically latched, so you can't turn the handle like I just did and pull it out when the bike's locked. Of course, the top frame, there's no way to tell it to swap out if the bike's not unlocked. And lastly, if for some reason someone walks by and starts tampering with it, you get a push notification through motion sensors on the bike that, hey, your bike's being tampered with. And in the unfortunate case where it starts moving away, because we have LTE and GPS, you get a real-time location tracking of where that bike is. And finally, the worst case scenario is like gone. You can remotely disable it. You can brick it.
Wow,
And this
that's
is
so
key
crazy.
because since we own every board, every piece of
That means
software,
that's
every
cellular.
part of the bike, that means that no part, and certainly not an entire bike, is usable until we've said, or the owner has said, that it's recovered and we should unbreak it. So short of someone like literally picking it up and melting it for metal and selling the metal, there's really no way that this is a usable product they've taken.
There's no value.
There's no value.
Other than the metal.
Other than the metal.
It's a corner case we can protect for. So I talked about this being enabled by a platform that we built. And we took a very similar decision within Rivian when we made the hard decision to vertically integrate all of the electronics, all the software across the whole platform. Ultimately, that's what allowed us to build really compelling products. It underpins the very large $5.8 billion software licensing deal Rivian did with the Volkswagen Group. But from the earliest days, as I described, as Chris and I were sitting at the table sketching this out, we made this a very similar decision to say we're going to build a full stack capability. We're not going to rely on tier one suppliers to provide drivetrain components, electronics, connectivity platforms, safety features. And so it took a lot of effort to build this whole ecosystem and architecture. And we had to optimize it. We certainly were able to leverage some of the things we had built within Rivian, but we had to optimize this around a bike form factor. So that means really low power consumption. Even you see this beautiful multi-touch screen. Even the way we designed the real-time operating system that's driving that was optimized around low power consumption. And we're going to show two more features here that's running on this platform. Behind those curtains later today, you'll get to see the exploded views of this platform. So you'll get to see the printed circuit board assemblies, you'll get to see the high voltage architecture, but just an enormous amount of work went into making sure that this platform was really unlike anything else and delivered these amazing set of capabilities, and importantly, the ability to grow the set of capabilities with over-the-air updates, where we hope our users get excited about the new features we enable, the new things we learned from the market that we want to add to the bike. So Chris, let's talk about the second two features that we painfully limited down on our list to say we're going to talk about 3 software features.
That's right. And so when you walk up to the bike, it unlocks, comes to the dash. There's different screens with different software integrations. And one of the ones we want to touch on for a moment is navigation. And so right now, bike navigation is not great. It exists, but it's not great. And as an example, if any of you have used Google Cycling Directions, it thinks you're on the world's slowest bike. And so the ETAs are like 2 to 3x off. It's like totally useless. And so what we've done is, in addition to this really tight integration, where once you dialed in a location into the Also app, you get a digestible set of turn-by-turn directions right on TMB. But maybe more importantly, because we know so much about your experience, we know what assist level you're in, we know what ride mode you're in, we know the average speed that you've been going, we can give you a really, really precise ETA. It sounds simple, but if you're using this as a vehicle to get somewhere, it kind of matters to know when you're going to get there. And of course, since we know the state of charge of the battery, the route that you're on, we can give also a really precise ending state of charge, so you know whether you can get there and back. So it's all powered by this in-house stack. Next, we have media. This feature we also spent a lot of time on, and it's because we heard time and time again from people that told us, hey, my morning commute in my car is the time that I use to listen to my daily podcast. Or I hop on a Zoom call 2 days a week. That's my time. And yeah, an e-bike is way more fun, and in a lot of cases it's way faster than driving, but I'm missing my podcast time. And so we wanted to solve for that too. The way we did that is a really, really thoughtful media integration on TMB. So in addition to being able to see the media that you're playing on your phone, if you get a phone call, it'll pop up and say, do you want to accept or decline that call? And you can interact with your media or those calls through custom handlebar controls, where you can accept and decline, have volume controls, and have a really, really hands-free, safe experience interacting with your phone.
If we think driving and texting is bad in a car, riding on a bike and texting is even worse.
It's 25
so we wanted to solve this, and we've all seen somebody in a bike lane drifting into the road as they're like fumbling with the phone, maybe trying to change the song or update their map, but this was a goal we had, was simplify it, put hand controls, like glance down quickly as you would in a car, but have it be incredibly well integrated with your mobile device.
So that tight integration on TMB is half the solution to media. The other half is, how do you consume it? Right now, we see a lot of people do this, AirPods are kind of the way. And they kind of work, but they're not great. They block out the surroundings, so it's not really that safe. They fall out, you lose them. And while you can hear, it's not the greatest. It doesn't really work well if you're trying to talk to someone on the other end while you're riding. And so to solve for that, we've made our own helmet.
The helmet.
And so we're going to talk a little bit about the integration of speakers into the helmet and the work that we did to make this really seamless. But of course, the core of making a helmet is making sure that it's safe. And if there's one central theme across everything that we're doing in the Also products, it's driving safety into everyday usability, into whether that's, as you said, commuting to work, going for a ride for fun, on a trail. And really core to that is developing a helmet system. And so this is a helmet that will be the safest helmet in the world, leveraging new technology. And Chris, this was again on this sketch pad of a dream. We said, well, if we do a bike,
A
we've got to build
skateboard helmet.
I said, oh boy, we've got to build a helmet now too. But that when you think about building a helmet, we didn't just want to make another helmet. We wanted to really raise the bar in terms of what types of technology we're using in order to deliver this level of safety. And so that new technology, we're seeing an animation here. Chris, let's describe it.
Let's talk about it. So this is the Also Alpha Wave. Honestly, this could be a presentation of its own. And so to RJ's point, safety is one of those things, that's the primary job of a helmet ultimately. And just to give you a little bit of a primer on helmets very quickly, for many, many years, helmets were designed around one thing, which is kind of like blunt impact, just straight smash kind of impact. And over the last several years, the scientific and medical community have come to the realization that actually rotation or twisting forces are really the thing that cause danger to the brain. The brain doesn't handle shear forces very well. And so those are the things, those are the types of impacts that cause traumatic brain injury. And in the last several years, there have been several different technologies. One of the most popular ones is called MIPS. It's on a lot of helmets. There's this like yellow dot, whether it's snow sports or cycling, of course. And MIPS is a liner inside, and it slides, so it allows for a little bit of slip in that moment of impact. And these helmets perform really well. So in independent testing, like with at Virginia Tech, MIPS helmets occupy all the top spots in that testing. And so we went and said, okay, can we do better? And turns out there's this new technology that has just been developed from some really smart people out of Oxford University. And what it is called Release Layer System, or RLS for short. And so RLS are these external panels, and between these external panels and the internal shell, there's actually this matrix of polycarbonate ball bearings. And these are all finely tuned so that in the moment of impact, hopefully not, but in the moment of impact, they roll off. And that rolling action is so much more efficient than, say, sliding, that these helmets perform incredibly well. It's really a step change in rotational protection. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago, the first two helmets on market with RLS introduced, and those two helmets now test number 1 and number 2 in Virginia Tech's testing. And so we're really, really excited and proud to partner with RLS to integrate this technology into the Alpha Wave helmet. Now, beyond safety, we wanted to create something that really complements and expands the experience on TND, or really actually any bike or e-bike. And so to do that, going back to media,
Yes.
we built in really amazing integrated audio. And so what that means is there are 4 speakers, there's
like
2 on
Ultron.
each side above the ears. They're designed specifically to be windshielded. And there's 2 noise canceling microphones that are on the brow, pointed down. And this is all tuned so that if you're riding at, say, 25 miles an hour down the street, you can hop on a Zoom call, a phone call, and the other person will have no idea that you're riding 25 miles an hour down the street. It's incredible.
Test it. Test it.
We should talk about the lighting as well. So we
course,
have
yeah.
beautiful forward lighting,
Yes.
beautiful indirect rear lighting.
Yeah, so a lot of helmets, not a lot, but some helmets have lights, but typically they're kind of like yet another blinky light and a sea of blinky lights, especially in kind of metro areas. So we thought, hey, we want lighting, but we want the lighting to be really useful. So what we've done are, there are two headlights in the front. One is a high intensity, high beam type light. And so you can use it to turn down, look down a street, aim at a sign, aim at a driver, maybe, and use it while you're riding. The other is a lower intensity, more dispersed task light. And so you can use it to look for your keys in your bag and not have to take out your phone and use the flashlight there. So very, very usable. And in the back, we have this really, really wide signature. And this is really important for us because, you know, another blinky light on the back of the helmet is not going to really do much again in this sea of lights. And so we wanted to have as broad of a signature as possible so that drivers and anyone else can really see, hey, that's a human on a bike. So that's lighting. The last thing I want to touch on is how you get it on. Now, we both have kids, and there's a huge pain point, straps. Like, they're twisted, they're grimy, the buckles are really hard to do, they pinch the skin sometimes.
Constantly needing adjustment.
Constantly, they're always out of adjustment. That's another thing, they're constantly out of adjustment. And so we're excited to introduce and include a fit system called High Bar. High Bar is this molded strap, and it's simple as dropping it down and one click to tighten up. That's it, you're ready to go. Ready to go.
No one wants to put it on and mess up
So,
their hair.
I think most of you are now asking, when can we get it all? When can we get it all? We are super excited to announce that starting right now, you can reserve a limited launch edition of TMB on ridealso.com, and it'll ship in spring of 2026. We also have two inline models, TMB and TMB Performance, that we're starting to take reservations for, $15 refundable reservation starting right now, and those will ship in mid-2026. The last thing is really exciting, which is part of our entire thing here is we want to make these modes as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. And so to enable that, we're really, really excited to partner with our friends at Chase. And so when these start shipping, we will have an introductory rate of 0% with Chase as our preferred financing partner.
Damn. How much is this bike? Can you finance this thing? This is a car.
And Chase has been a partner to Rivian for a long time, and so it's really exciting to see Chase lean in with us here also to create a way for customers to access these in a really affordable way. We spread the cost out over months. But I've said a few times here, I've hinted at it, Chris has hinted at it, around we're developing a technology platform. And that platform has been designed from the earliest days to support many things, including the beautiful products you see here. But there's also one more thing. And that platform has been developed to support something that we think of or call the quad. And this is a four-wheeled bicycle, pedal by wire, that underpins a host of different form factors. And so we're going to show you the first form factor here. Hopefully.
It's coming.
Whoa.
Amazing.
So when we talk about what ALSO's mission is and what we're driving towards, of course, as Chris said at the start, we're launching with the e-bikes you see here, but there's a lot of products we're contemplating. You should see our product roadmap discussions. We have so many different ideas. There's so many exciting areas to cover. But what ultimately we're driving towards is to create solutions that allow people to have a choice other than a car. Of course, this is coming from someone that started a car company. But when we look at the opportunity to really rethink transportation, I've said this many times, beyond just innovating in vehicles and cars, we also, hence the name, need to be thinking about other form factors that are smaller than cars. And be doing it with the same level of innovation, the same love of the product, the same passion around first principles approach. And so this like makes my heart swell. It's a really wonderful form factor. You see it, this is a commercial variant. I think many of us, including myself, have thought about how we use it in other ways. I think you can imagine surfboards in the back or all kinds of things. But importantly, this product has actually been developed in close partnership with Amazon. And Rivian has had a very long partnership with Amazon. We developed the commercial van very closely with them. And so when we started thinking about the idea of doing a quad that can deliver things, this what we call TMQ, we immediately thought, let's pull our long-time partners into this discussion. And it's been, for me, just a wonderful journey of having them participate in developing this, thinking about what it needs to do, the form factor, the size. And so to help introduce this today, we have Emily Barber from Amazon that's going to spend a little bit of time with us talking about this. So come on up.
Hello, thank you RJ. I think the quad is looking awesome. I'm so excited to be here. As RJ said, my name is Emily Barber and I lead our global fleet team at Amazon. Put simply, we buy and manage all of our assets with wheels that move packages across our supply chain. At Amazon, we're constantly looking for ways to improve our operations as well as have a positive impact on the communities where we operate. I'm thrilled to be here today to announce and to celebrate a multi-year collaboration with also on a custom pedal-assisted e-cargo quad. Try and say that 5 times fast. So ultimately, we view this collaboration as enabling expansion of micromobility across our network and putting thousands more e-cargo quads on the road in both Europe and North America. So we're super excited. Like RJ alluded to, this collaboration will look similar to how we worked with Rivian to completely reimagine our delivery vans, but this time applied to the micromobility space. We aspire to pair also the advanced technology, safety, and performance features that Chris and RJ just walked through with our unique logistics and delivery needs to deliver a best-in-class vehicle for our delivery associates. So why else does this matter to us? Something that we've learned as we've expanded our transportation network is that there is no one-size-fits-all for delivery. Delivering in dense urban cities poses unique challenges surrounding traffic and congestion. That's where micromobility comes in. I recently had the pleasure of doing a ride behind in New York City, and first of all, it was really fun, and I might take that up as my retirement gig. But second of all, I was blown away by the efficiency and safety of these operations. Being able to use bike lanes and have dedicated parking areas and just make parking easier is part of the reason that we love this model in our densest urban metros. Finally, decarbonizing our transportation network is obviously a huge part of our climate pledge goal to reach net zero carbon by 2040. And so micromobility is also a meaningful step in that journey, and we're super excited about the partnership and excited for you to have a sneak peek behind the scenes after this keynote.
Amazing.
Thank
you.
Thank you. It's been so much fun partnering with Emily's team and looking at this. And, we've been dreaming of some of these things. In fact, before I even started Rivian, one of the early ideas of what Rivian might become was this pedal-assisted car. Ultimately didn't go down that path. The idea was actually not wrong though, and so to see it come full circle and to now be developing this bike with 4 wheels that can, as you said, really fit into urban environments, operate in bike lanes, make parking a lot easier, and I think a really important thing is it's really fun to use. And so for delivery associates being able to ride this every day, it's a completely different experience than driving a 25-foot long van. And I think for us that live in urban environments, having something that's much smaller form factor is really welcome as well. And so thank you so much for your partnership, Emily. We couldn't be more excited.
We're so excited about TMQ. I know a lot of you are looking at it and you're like, wow, you all just did another ground-up vehicle program all along. But the interesting thing is, it's actually almost exactly the same as TMB. You can just think of it as this dramatic, fun, cute reskin of the underlying technology platform.
So Chris, We got a stage there. We have another stage there. I don't think that was an accident.
We do have another stage,
So what is going on here?
which means we actually have one more thing to show you. And so this came about because, as RJ alluded to, when we're developing this commercial TMQ, all of us were like, we gotta have one. We gotta have one.
It's so cute.
Come on up.
Come on, guys.
Thanks, Kelly. Kelly's our VP of software. Can't wait to get her one of those. And these are our kids. They're RJ's kids and my kids. So this is just one flavor of many of what you can imagine is possible with the TMQ platform. Come over, Ollie. And so we're really excited about the potential of this platform, of the different use cases that are fun, accessible, and smaller than a car.
So much of what we do, we have an expression within Rivian that translates across also given the really aligned missions is thinking about our kids. And to create a product that we can so easily imagine putting our kids in the back of, that we know is safe, that's enjoyable, that's fun, that changes the nature of our commute, is so exciting. But Chris and I both have had the benefit of having our kids be our harshest critics and ask all the hard questions as we've been developing all these products. So what do you guys think of these things? Good? Yeah? Oliver, what do you think? Oliver, as you saw in the video, you've probably spent the second most time on an also bike so far, your dad being the first. You get to ride to school one all the time. So what do you think? Did Dad do an awesome job? Yeah, I think so too. I want to thank all of you for being here. We couldn't be more excited about what we're building. This is a business that's been something I've been dreaming of for a very long time. Chris and I have been dreaming of together for the last 4 years, seeing it come together, seeing the passion of the team that we built, seeing a lot of that same energetic, get shit done mindset that was built within Rivian, translated into the micromobility space. I couldn't be more excited. And for both of us to have our kids see this from the very beginning has just been amazing. They're going to try to break one of them up here. But speaking of breaking them or testing them, we have behind the curtain there a bunch of stuff to see. And there's a whole ride event as well today. So I encourage everyone to take a ride on one of the bikes, feel the dream ride, feel what we put into this. We debated the name of this a lot. Every time we got on it, we said, what should we call it? And every time we said, it just feels like a dream. And so the name, I think, really represents it. But I hope you can all experience that today.
Yeah, we have food trucks, and importantly, we have an ice cream TMQ. This is a really fun story. I'll leave you with this, which is we met a woman named Megan. She has an ice cream shop down in Santa Barbara, and she actually started her ice cream shop on a tricycle. And so this is a full come around, full circle moment. So enjoy. We're actually serving ice cream out of one of those in the back. So enjoy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I'm gonna be riding the bike at 11:30. Let's check out what's over back there. That was cool. What do you guys think? The question is, they never said how much it costs. They said like we're gonna finance through Chase Bank? What the heck? It is cold. Well, let's check it out. You guys wanna say hi to Kim? Oh, let's check it out. Let's take a look at some of the stuff real quick. This is cool. What? Take some videos? Okay.
Listed at 4,500.
4,500. Yeah. Now I know why they need a finance plan. Okay. I'm gonna take over. I'm taking over camera duties. Well, it's cool. That's that. There's the CEO of Rivian over there. That's cool. All right, should we move on? Did you take some short form? There you go. That was very. Hi.
Chris?
Yes.
I'm Savannah.
Hi.
Everydaychris.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm on a live stream right now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. But nice to meet you.
Come by.
Okay, okay, we'll do. Sorry. All right, let's check out some of the stuff behind the curtain. Well, this is sick. There's also a performance edition. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like a bike, but it's also a car bike. I wonder if cellular service is going to be free too. But I think they're trying to really make it like an alternative to driving, which is insane. Oh man, I'm hungry. Look at this. Look. This is what happens when you go to a Rivian event. Cool. There's coffee over there. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Also, what the? That came out of nowhere. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this stuff. What is this? So this is all the parts that go into it, I guess. Oops, sorry. That's cool. I feel like I'm at a museum. There's a power supply, $4,500 power supply. There's the battery. This is so cool. I feel like I'm in a tech museum. That's cool. Wow, look at all these bikes. Oh, that's sick. That's so awesome. Oh, you work here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any questions, let me know.
Nice, thank you. If you guys have any questions, drop in the chat. I'll try to find someone and ask them. But this is sick. Can't believe this is an e-bike. Look at this. Oh, this is cool. I hope they make a version like this, like a clear version. Wow. Bike locks. Huh, that's a great question. Hi there. Do you guys plan on making and selling your own bike locks, or do we have to get an aftermarket third-party bike lock?
From a bike lock perspective, I believe that will be aftermarket.
Aftermarket? Okay,
Yeah.
got it. But yeah, I know I heard that you guys have your own technologies to prevent theft and stuff, which is pretty
When
cool.
the bike is locked, from our perspective,
Yeah.
actually the rear wheels are actually locked
Yeah.
because we're a direct drive system.
Yeah.
So it will impede someone being able to ride it, and
Yeah.
also it's a drive-by-wire, so you can't pedal away anyway.
It's true. How heavy is the whole thing? If someone wanted to lift it.
I think it's in the 80 to 90 pounds.
90 pounds?
90 pounds, I think.
Okay. I can shoulder press that.
Yeah.
I can shoulder press it. Cool, okay, that's awesome. So there it is. That is cool. It's cool. I didn't expect to be amazed at something like this. I was like, it's an e-bike, whatever. But it's actually pretty cool.
Biking in 10 minutes.
We're biking in 10 minutes, says Everyday Jan. So here, I love the modular system. I think this is so cool. And it's like steer by wire by pedal by wire is insane. Yeah, it would be cool if there's a way that we can find a way to attach it to something like a bike lock would. But I mean, it does lock the wheel. There's all that fun stuff. You can't pedal it out. But it's 90 pounds, so technically someone can lift it up and steal it if they wanted to. You could strap a guitar. Any guitarists out there? That's sick. That's true. Well, that's cool. Nice. There he is, the CEO. So nervous. CEO of Rivian. I think you have to look for also. Someone said the prices are $4,500 starting.
Yeah. What was it? Weight?
All right, where do I ride these things? Oh my God, I thought that was a real dog. This is cool. We can bring Peanut and Obi. Hey, hon, we can bring our dogs. Isn't that cool? Okay, I kind of want one now.
Obi can sit there, Peanut can sit there.
Yeah, because remember, it has a whole like system here. Like this is real, it's not fake. This is actually a real screen. They made it so cool. Oh shoot, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to debug. But you could twist it. That is so awesome. And these are the controls here. Wow, it feels so good. The clickiness. No phone connected, has Bluetooth. Oh, it probably uses your phone as cellular. But how does it know if it's lost is what I wanted to know. Oh man, that is nice. How's the waterproof versus modular systems? I mean, if you look at it, it looks very waterproof by itself. It's like very simple. Look at the parts. Oh, you can attach a surfboard. Yeah, I think they probably made it for riding in the rain. I could ask someone later after I do my ride, since my ride is coming up, and see how waterproof it is. This is the helmet that looks super cool. Look at it. I feel like I'm playing a game like Destiny or something. That must be a prototype.
Yeah, it's a really neat technology. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, man. Here's the Prime thing. It looks so cool. Wow. Amazon. There's no way Rivian's going out of business now. And here is the other side where you can get food. Is it free? No, not free. And then there's supposed to be ice cream somewhere. Ooh, look, boba. Oh, there's, okay, that's where we can ride it. We're gonna go and ride it after. But I want some of this boba after. Okay, great, thank you. I have to do my ride first, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Cool. Okay. I don't think I can take you on my ride, otherwise I might eat it real bad. She'll hold it, and I'll share my experiences with you. Wait, we don't even get the helmets that they're saying? Oh man. I wanted to test it out. Okay. I think I'm just gonna wait in line then. Okay, you wanna hold? Yeah. Dude, it's so cold here. Yeah. There you go. Cool, I get to ride one? That's sick. Okay. Thank you. Oh, there they are. You guys know who that is? 100 people watching right now, not that many, but still fun.
100 people.
We're still live.
100 important people that will be.
Where is here? Am I allowed to say where we are, or is that like a safety violation? I'm not gonna say it.
We're in California.
We're somewhere in California. It's cold. Here, look, you can kind of see where we are.
Have you already checked in here? Or is it just
I don't know. I think we're all waiting in line right now.
Well, I think we'll get, I don't know from right. What time is your thing at? It's at, oh, honestly.
Hello. Are we all in line waiting to ride, or do we? Oh, oh sure. Let's do it. Walk through.
My name is Dr. I work as our service operations manager.
Nice.
So my big goal is to make sure everybody keeps riding smoothly once he's hit the road. Quick kind of run through. So talk through the first kind of portion here, which is what we call our portal. It's going to be your heads-up display. Shows you. Yes. Shows you the speed, your different ride modes. This actually doesn't rotate to go into park, ride, or walk mode. Same thing. You can lock the bike from here. Shows your charge level. You can kind of do some different functions with like mileage versus percentage, etc. Moving up from here, we have our cockpit. On the left-hand side is kind of our activity or left-hand controls. Right now, without a phone paired to it, this blue button is going to cycle between screens, so you can go between this standard screen here or move to navigation or other. I believe there's one more screen on there for you to play with. This is going to be your volume wheel, or basically your kind of media wheel. It will help you change volume, change songs, things like that, once you are paired with your phone. And then this is going to be your bell and horn light.
Oh, cool.
Moving on the right side, we have a throttle that will assist up to 20 miles per hour. Up from there, it's going to give you an assist boost. So that kind of is how we work through the different classes of e-bikes, 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be what we call our shifter or our mode selector. This actually will, in automatic mode, will change your assist level. In manual mode, it will change your gears. Hydraulic disc brakes, dual piston on both front and rear. Highly recommend if you use the right only, that's fine. If you use both, perfect. Never the left only. That is going to be your front brake, and we just want to make sure everybody's safe. Speed sensor on the front. Regen will kick in if you basically just loosely squeeze the brakes. Regen will kick in, kind of like your EV. If you take your foot off the gas pedal, regen kind of will start to slow you down automatically, similar with our brakes here. Moving down, we have basically your charge port and how we would connect for diagnostics and things like that.
Cool. It's all waterproof, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What rating is it up to?
I don't actually know that.
Okay.
I'd have to look that up for you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Moving down, we have your battery here, and then what you can kind of first see is what we call a Dream Ride, which is where our version of Series Hybrid. So you can see that the traction that is attached to the belt in the rear wheel, traction motor is not actually directly linked to the cranks. That is where what Chris and RJ were saying allows us to really play with software. Your pedal power is or your pedal, basically mechanical power, is putting electricity into our traction motor, but it's not actually mechanical, it is all electrical. Trying to keep the drivetrain pretty simple, so it is a single fuse belt drive, hopefully adding a lot of longevity and a lot of miles for you. And then lastly, we do have dual suspension front and rear. Again, kind of making sure that that ride is nice and smooth. Different trim packages will come with either an air shock front and rear or a coil shock front and rear.
Huh. I ate a lot of breakfast this morning. What's the weight limit? I don't want to be breaking the thing.
I would actually have to look that
Oh,
up.
you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. Got it.
It's something like 400 pounds.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
we have a pretty heavy rider weight limit.
Okay, cool.
Same thing, once you have the utility rack on there,
Yeah.
we have about a 75-pound limit on the utility rack, so that plus rider weight, our bike can handle quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you would want to tune the suspension for your rider weight to make it really nice, but at the same time, we just are going to be getting people on bikes here and making sure that you get a good demo ride. You're taking off here, kind of heading down the thin area there. There's another parking lot in the back that's open for a nice long loop.
Cool. Oh, shoot. Nice.
Any questions?
Sorry,
No problem.
Just went in there. Yeah, that's true. Gotta do what we gotta do. So are the helmets not available for us to use yet? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Today we're not demoing the helmets, just the bikes themselves.
Got it. Nice.
And also, you never really want to test the helmets, I'm assuming.
I thought he was doing a pun with the also pun thing.
I was.
Cool. All right. Nice. Here you go. You got that. Impact test, right?
It works. We have everyone out here just falling eventually.
Yeah, sure. If you guys want, we'll kind of have a group that we just do the walk through here, and then I'll give another run through, and then you guys get you on bikes as soon as we get a couple back. If you guys would like to start grabbing helmets as soon as bikes get back, my colleagues are
All right. Which helmet should I get? Oh, shit. Okay. Helmet. It's a little tight. It's a little snug.
His one?
I don't think this is gonna fit. This is why I need the other one. This one. Got this one. Still good. How come these are all so small? My head's, I know my head's small, but it's not that small.
Okay, folks, have you just rolled up? Have you yet had a product orientation from Josh over here?
Yes.
Yeah, all you guys have? Great. How about you? Yes.
All right, so it's not gonna work out for me. All right. Lysol. So this is it. How did he do it so easy with that modular thing? That thing was insane. Wow. It's a pretty hefty bike. Oh, it's heavy. Holy, maybe I can't shoulder press it. Wow. It's cool. I don't know if you saw this side. Coming over here real quick. Like, it's so uniquely designed. Now I'll go back inside and ask them what the IP rating is and all that stuff. But I'm sure it's made to be waterproof. He said it can hold up to like 400 something pounds. Got the shock absorbers here. I haven't ridden a bike in like 20 years. So I hope I didn't forget. So we'll see what happens. Oh, we got it. We got a helmet. You guys want to go for it?
Yeah, is there a helmet?
I think, yeah, there's one normal size helmet, yeah. I'm waiting for a helmet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could try to use one of these ones, but it barely
That's
fits.
pretty small, yeah.
Go for it.
This one?
No, you can go ahead first.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Ooh, another one. Thank you.
Cool. I'm sure I did.
Nice.
One left.
I'm not joking, guys, when I have not ridden a helmet. No, I haven't ridden a bike in like, how many years? Like, it's been forever. Am I strapped in? God, I hate this thing. I need the helmet. Oh, oh God. All right, ready. Stretch break. Gotta stay loose. You want to race?
No, we can't. You're like an Olympic athlete right now. So I know we have a little bit of a back.
It's cool because when Everyday Jan tries to ride my bike, it never fits her. So let's see if we can change these up nicely.
Oh, like that? Yeah.
I'm gonna move over on this side. What? Okay, go for it. Okay. Also. I'm excited, I'm ready. I'm cold, need to heat up. Oh, so this one has this thing, and look, there's even a light on the bottom. That's cool. That's cool. Hi, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I'm ready. Okay, we're going. Dang.
All right, come on.
Okay.
You straddle the middle there. Here, let's start forward off the seat. I'm gonna raise.
Okay. Is it manual or how do we adjust that?
It starts. We're gonna start you in auto.
Okay.
Automatic.
Okay. I meant like the seat adjustments. Seat adjust.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. That'd be cool if it was. God, so nervous. Okay.
Okay. So this is your assist
Got it.
level adjustment.
Yep.
So you can higher number.
Okay.
More power.
Got it.
It's going to pair you with throttle right here. Brakes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it drive its like pedal itself?
No.
It's always going to be like
unless you go pure throttle.
Oh, so you can have it do it by itself and just do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Nice.
All right.
All right. So it's on auto mode, and we're just going to keep on auto mode.
We have a team member down at the car, and if you want to see what manual feels like, they'll give you some assistance in flipping over the mode, show you how to do that, and then you can feel what it's like, more like traditional bike where it's like flipping through gears at that point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So let's just roll it forward to release the kickstand.
There we go.
Kick that back, and you're off and riding.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm live streaming right now. All right, here we go. We're gonna actually. Oh, how do you do that thing that like resets the pedal or whatever? If it's like in a weird position, you can like press a button that like brings it back up.
Oh,
doesn't have it yet?
I'm not sure if this one does.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Riding a bike. Oh. Woo! Damn! Wow, this thing goes so fast. I couldn't turn around this way? Oh, okay. Wow.
Stay to the right.
Woo! If I want to switch it to manual mode, how would I do that?
Okay.
I'm curious. I think he said come back here to switch it. Okay.
And you can be all-purpose or sport.
Nice.
With your manual.
Here we go. We're in manual now, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Dude, it's so cool. So it's all digital. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's like all digital. And then you can self-propel too, so you don't have to pedal. So I know a lot of people wanted to know that too. you could just hold this button and just kind of goes on its own. And it goes so fast. I know how to ride a bike, guys. I still remember. Oh, I'm just kidding. That was fun. That was awesome.
Seriously, isn't it?
Yeah, I love how it just like if you're too tired or you don't want to pedal, you just push the orange button, does it all by itself. That's cool. And it's just so smooth. Hi. I think the favorite feature, I've ridden a lot of e-bikes before, and it's not as smooth as this. It's never been as smooth as this, but you just have a lot of control. And that's something I've never thought I could have like in an e-bike, like the control. And you can choose, like the e-bikes I had, it's either you can either pedal and have assisted pedal, or you can have like the throttle do it for you. This one does both, and it doesn't feel like too cumbersome and like too big, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. That was cool. Oh, I'm cold. All right, now I gotta put this helmet back. How's my hair? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Fine? Oh, here we go. Let me just sanitize this real quick. Here you go. You might want to let that dry. That's cool. Very shocked. But it is really expensive. I wanted to ask a couple questions. I think they wanted to know the weight rating. And you guys also wanted to know the IP, like the water rating level. So let's go and ask that real quick. Any other questions? Put in the chat. I will try to answer. Oh my gosh, Jason Camisa. It's him. Right there. There. It's Jason Camisa over there. He's at the Rivian. He's at the event. He's going the back way. Let's see if we can. He's going this way. Jason, I'm a huge fan. I have to track you down. Just want to say hello. Bye-bye. If I saw you MCAP HD, I'm going to do the same thing. That's cool. Who would have known? He's here at an electric bike event. But it's from Rivian, so that's cool. All right, let's go ask those questions. Did anyone comment? No one saw? No. Nobody knows? I'm gonna watch that replay. Let me just ask the question real quick and then get some food after. This is what it's like going to an event. I embarrassed the crap out of myself. All right, let's see if we can ask him the rating as well as. It's okay. Let me just ask him what. What? Someone's laughing at me. Oh, there's the ice cream over there. Look how cute that is. That's so cool. All right. All right. Hi there. Do you work here?
Yes.
Oh, two quick questions.
Sure.
What is the IP water resistance or waterproof rating?
I run UX here, user experience, so I'm not the person.
Got
to do
it.
That. There is like a group of engineers over
On
at
the right
bike
side.
lab
Okay.
that will probably have those.
The UI is very nice, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good job. Rivian special integrations, got it. So I'll ask about the Rivian integrations. I'll also ask about the IP rating and the weight limit, okay? Hello again. Quick question. You're on a live, by the way. They had a couple questions for you to ask.
Okay.
What is the IP waterproof rating level?
I believe it's an IP. I know it's definitely like rain resistant and everything like that. So it's either X6 or it's the one that is waterproof side.
So it's waterproof.
Yeah,
so I could submerge this bad boy.
You can we actually, one of our testing is like we actually do water wading.
Okay.
So like we actually can wade through it and be able to pedal through like water all the way up to the
oh, okay, so all the way up to, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then that's awesome.
Same thing with the battery.
Yeah.
I believe the battery itself is 6.6.
Okay, 66 the battery. Okay, got it.
I would check the website to validate.
Check the website. Got it.
Yeah, but I know for a fact we do all that. We do all that.
Got it. What about the weight limit?
Well, it depends on so for the whole bike. I'll
Yeah.
go to we're just looking at the website right now.
I want to know if the battery is dead, can it not move at all?
Oh, that's a great question.
So max payload is 324 pounds.
324.
And then if you get the utility cargo.
Yep. Oh, that back thing. Yeah. Okay, okay. So 324, so not 400 like someone said. So that means like I was barely hitting that cusp there. I almost broke the bike. Okay, one last question. If this battery is completely dead, can you drive it or can you still pedal it like a normal bike?
If the battery is dead, can you drive it like a normal bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's, when it's at the very, very low SOC, we basically bring it so that you're as much as like a one-to-one, so to speak. So you're not draining the battery down more, right? So
okay.
We'll hold the power down. So you should be able to ride for, like in that mode. I forget what the name of that mode is.
Okay, okay.
It's actually a low SOC. Will force you down to like, so you can't go at like, the
Yeah.
But it's in a mode that is like ensures that, power in equals power out, so to speak. So you're not draining the battery.
Oh, so no matter what, you're always going to be charging it, and it's not going to be fully drained.
You're not even charging the battery, just like making sure that all the power that you're putting into the pedals is going through the rear wheel.
Okay.
Without having to power and charge the battery, more. So you should be able to still like go home and do whatever you want.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool. And then I think another one people wanted to know was since it's so closely associated with Rivian.
Sure.
Are there going to be like Rivian accessories that are going to be compatible with the bike?
It's a great question. I would yield to our guy Saul right there, our product manager, that would know more.
Which guy?
The guy that's standing with the guy with the gray shirt.
The really tall guy?
No, he's got a beard.
Okay. Oh, him. Okay, got it.
He came out riding the the quad thing.
Okay, I'll go over on that side.
He would be the one to ask about the accessories.
Got it. Cool.
I'm more on the engineering side of things.
Still cool, man. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
And you're from?
I'm Everydaychris. I have like a YouTube channel and all that stuff.
Thank you so much.
Yep. All right, we're gonna ask another question. We're walking right back here again. I like how it's nice and small. But we have to wait in line first. That's cool. I saw Jason. He said hello. You guys know Jason Camisa? He has super cool production. He did like a Rivian versus like a versus like a Porsche and a Lucid Gravity. You have my phone? Yeah. Read the comments. Thank you. I'm losing my voice here. How come there used to be a way to see the chat like all the time? Oh, really?
Yeah, so far the team's been saying like, oh.
Yeah, Jason Haggerty. Yeah, come on, man. My boy Matnet knows what's up. I chased him down so you could rewind it. What was the question I was supposed to ask? Oh, Rivian. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, so hop around. I think he's free now.
Where's he going? You better come back. Okay, we'll see if he comes back. If he doesn't come back, then I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, he's just gone. All right. I mean, well, here it is. It's cool. I wish I could test out the helmet because that looked really cool. But it was a fun ride. I wish you guys were there. It was a very unique experience. I think if you're gonna get this bike, it's for people who are actually using it as like going to work, not just like a weekend bike, because it's kind of expensive. But I love how they have a dog thing over there, so that's cool. But yeah, That's the Rivian also e-bike event. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll say bye to Kim. She's filming. You guys want a BTS of what Kim does when she films her videos? This is what she does. She is right there. That's what I have to do. But now you can get it behind the scenes of what goes on. Now I'm gonna get some boba. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Oh, it's Chris. It's funny because his name is Chris.
Ask Chris, the president behind you.
Oh, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
I'm Chris.
Oh, easy.
And we also have the same orange watch band. Oh, you're on a live stream, by the way.
Oh, hey everyone.
So I think people wanted a quick question they wanted just to know real quick. My name's Everydaychris. I have a YouTube channel.
I know.
Oh, you know me?
That's cool, yeah.
Thanks, bro. Yeah. Is there going to be an integration with Rivian accessories or Rivian specific stuff for the also stuff?
Great question. Well, you can imagine we are very, very tightly integrated as brands.
Mm-hmm.
RJ's analogy is he calls us two characters in the same Marvel universe.
Okay.
So you can imagine we talk a lot about like thoughtful things.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
More to come.
More to come, he says. There we go. We're going to leave it at that, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. Okay. Oh, yeah, take a quick photo. Can we take a